Hey guys, Pro here, VIP Outdoors. Hey, I want to take this next week and I want to go over all the blades that VIP Outdoors manufactures. I'm kind of laughing and smiling to myself because I didn't realize we had so many, but we got a couple in there. But anyways, I use them all, and that's the way I justify it to my wife. Anyways, I say, hey, honey, I use them all, because she'll go out there and go, why do we need 50,000 blades sitting in that shop? Because eventually I'll use them, right? So, anyways. Again, we're going to take the next week, we're going to go over all the blades that we manufacture, all the blades that we sell, and how we use them. So I'm going to start from the smallest and then go to our largest, okay? This is our VIP 1.5, what we call kokanee blade, okay? There's a 1.5 kokanee blade. Comes in, kept the colors pretty simple on this. I think we only did about 8 to 10, and it just, when you're talking about kokanee fishing, there's only, in my experience, there's only so many colors that you need. Now, I don't nerd out about kokanee fishing the way I do salmon fishing, so I'm sure some of you would disagree with that, and that's absolutely fine, right? So again, this is our 1.5 Colorado blade. Very, very simple. The way we rig it up when we're talking about kokanee fishing is very, very simple. I use a fixed clevis, a number 2 clevis on there. The number 2 clevis with this 1.5 blade is a really good combination. It gives you a nice tight spin, a faster spin. You don't have to troll super fast to use it. But one thing to keep in mind, remember, these Colorado blades, rounded bottom blades, roll along the shank or the beads very, very closely in comparison to our Cascade blade. So the important part of that is that the size of beads that you use needs to be a 5 millimeter or smaller. If you use a larger bead on that, what's going to happen is that round part of the bead is going to start hitting the back side of that blade and enable it from turning freely. So something to keep in mind. So again, this is our little 1.5 Colorado kokanee blade. I say kokanee blade, but do not overlook this blade when we're talking about salmon fishing. So I started using it in front of some of our anchovies, some of our herring especially, because I couldn't find a perfect blade, especially with the herring. With the anchovies, you guys have seen it. We put a curve in the anchovy and you can make it roll. You can put a huge blade in front of it and make that thing roll. But when you plug cut a herring, you're relying on that water hitting the face of that plug cut to make that herring turn. Well, once you put something in front of that disturbs the flow hitting the front part of that plug cut, then you're disturbing the roll of the herring. So, with this 1.5 blade that we make, it is so small and rolls so tightly to the shank there that it is not going to disturb enough water to enable your herring from rolling properly or getting the roll that you want out of it. The beautiful part of that is that turns that herring bite, which Universal Side, right? It turns that small herring bite into an aggressive bite, and your rod really goes. We definitely noticed a difference in that this year. Whether we're spring fishing the Columbia, spring fishing the Willamette, or fall fishing out in Astoria. Having that small blade out in front of there and having those fish take a whack at your herring and then coming back after it because they don't feel like they finished it makes it worth it, okay? It makes them come back for round 2. So that's our 1.5 Colorado blade that we sell here at VIP Outdoors. It's on the website, VIPOutdoors.com. We don't have those in the stores yet. We may or may not this year. Depends on how bad people bug me about it. But anyways, I hope that helps. That's our 1.5 blade at VIPOutdoors.com. Thanks.